right before you went to LA, you took the test to be a postman.
I did. I took the postal exam because my parents had a lot of confidence in my comedy career, and they actually said, "Look, I think you should have something to fall back on. You should take this the postal exam. We're all going to take it." My dad was like saying, "Oh, maybe I want to do it," and they're just, I don't know, there's odd people, and I go, I'll take it. I love mailmen. I think that's a great job. I always love my mailmen. I love that they can wear shorts as part of the uniform. The steering wheel's on the other side. Like, they're breaking all the rules, man. I go, I would do that, and I aced the test. I got offers every week from the U.S. Postal Service. You want to come here? Let's do this. Let's go. How can you organize zip codes? I go, yeah, you know I can. Come on.
I remember you telling me that Lorne, everyone said he's not going to laugh, don't worry, but then he did laugh.
Everyone tells you that Lorne Michaels is not going to laugh. They go, don't let it throw you. When you're doing the audition, don't let it throw you. He's not going to laugh. Marcy Klein, who really got me into, she works at talent at Saturday Night Live, the booker for Saturday Night Live, and she was like, don't let it throw you if Lorne doesn't laugh. Because only like 5 people in a row, only 5 people. So imagine how excruciatingly silent that is. And you walk out, you can just hear like your feet hitting the stage. It's almost like might as well wear tap shoes. And you come out, and I'm doing the bit, and I go to the hair and makeup, and this guy's like, your name's Jimmy? He goes, Lorne doesn't laugh. I go, okay, yeah, I heard that. Then the audio guy put my mic on. He goes, Lorne doesn't laugh. I go, yeah, I know, I heard this. God, you should get in a different, you should be in a different business. I mean, this guy makes comedy for a living.
Right.
And so then when I did it, he didn't really laugh. And then when I did Adam Sandler, he started laughing, and he put his head in his hand. And I go, wow, it's the best moment ever.
Yeah.
Even if I don't get this job, I made Lorne Michaels laugh on Studio 88H, which I grew up watching. I was freaking out nervous. I mean, I'm the biggest fan of Saturday Night Live. I really geeked out. I mean, I would watch every single episode.
Tell us about getting late night and what it was like when you first, that must have been terrifying.
Yeah, it was tough to fill those shoes. I mean,
and was that ever an aspiration of yours, to do a show like that?
No, not at all. No, I was on Saturday Night Live. I was very happy there and happy with the way everything went. And my whole career there was good. And I was leaving I wanted to leave after 3 years because Belushi did. And I remember Lorne going, no, you have a contract. And I was like, all right. But so I go, and he goes, and we need someone to do Update. Because Colin Quinn was leaving. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do Update, really. I'm really...
Why? What was your reluctance?
I wasn't really reading much news.
I was going to ask.
Everyone auditioned to be the host of Update. And it was cool, and everyone was good. But the writer of the show, she auditioned to be the Update anchor. And
Tina.
Her name is Tina Fey.
Oh, sorry.
And she crushed. And everyone was like, yo, did you see Tina's audition? Like, that was insane. It was so funny. And I go, wow, that was cool. And I go, would you ever want to do like a co-host thing where like back with Dan Aykroyd and Jane Curtin? And it was me and Tina, and Lorne was like, I could work, let's try it, I don't know. So we went secretly into like Conan O'Brien's studio in the afternoon once and made a fake desk and sat across from each other. And then we switched places. I was on this side, and just to see what would work. And the chemistry was there immediately, and it worked. And so now I was talked out of quitting Saturday Night Live, and it was the greatest time ever. We had so much fun. I was like kind of like the dumb, moppy-haired kid, and she was the smart girl that would like do my homework for me. I was like, and so we did that. And then I was leaving, and I said, after 6 years, as my contract was done, I go, I want to leave while it's still fun. And while I still enjoy every second of this job, because I just, you stay...
And you wanted to do movies then, right? I mean, this is what I remember, is you saying that Steve Martin was the guy whose career was like your role model.
Yeah.
And he did movies, and you were going to do movies.
Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah, I said, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And Jay Leno was stepping down, and he goes, so we're going to need somebody in 6 years, and Lorne does late night. He produces late night. And Tina Fey was there. She's like, you'd be great at that. You love talking to people. You go to like bars all the time and talk to everyone. I go, all right. So I go, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Cut to 6 years later. I can't get a job. Really ice cold.
Were you freaking at that point?
I mean, you do that the first couple episodes after, because you leave Saturday Night Live, you go, they can't do the show without me. It's the end of Saturday Night Live. That's it. They had a good run, and they're just like, you're going to miss me. And then show comes on, it's fantastic. Should I make a cameo like next week? You guys need me to do like Barry Gibb or anything? Like, we're good. And you go, oh man, because my movies are ice cold. Luckily, I was married at the time. the best thing that came out of Fever Pitch is I met my wife, Nancy, who produced the film. And we've been together for 10 years, married. And she said, just start writing, do music, start writing comedy songs, just do something. And YouTube was just starting. So do something on YouTube or do something. I'm like, yeah, it's true. And then, so I started writing comedy songs and I wrote a protest song called Car Wash for Peace. I got a phone call from Lorne. I stayed friendly with him, and he said, hey, do you remember I offered you that thing 6 years ago? Do you want to do it? You want to host a talk show? And I was like, wow, I can't believe you remember this. I'm like, well, hold on, let me ask my wife, because I'm married now. I'm like, honey, do you want? She goes, you got to do it.
Yeah.
She's like, only 2 other people have done it, David Letterman and Conan O'Brien. Even if it's the worst, you're still on a great list. She goes, have you ever taken the postal exam? I go, well, honey, why doesn't no one have any confidence in me? So she kind of moved from L.A. She's a producer who works with Drew Barrymore, still does it. Flower Films, made all the Charlie's Angels movies and Donnie Darko, stuff like that. So she said, I'll move to New York with you and support this. So she moved, packed up everything, sold her house in L.A., moved to New York, and we did late night. The one thing that, you see with the other shows, you have to find your voice and what is your thing and what does your show represent, and we tried different things. We were weird, we were silly, we were had obscure references, stuff like that, and then once we did one of these bits, I go, our show's just fun, and it's friendly, and it's inclusive, and everyone can laugh, and so. That was like, yeah, that's what we do. Everyone could laugh at that. Everyone could laugh at Bob Dylan doing that. It's like, anyone, even everyone could laugh at Slow Jam the News. It's silly if you're saying just use different words slower. Private sector, you can't make that sound sexy, but you do. It's funny to even think that you can. And so that's what our show became, and we found our voice. It was great.